Good to see you.
Good to be seen rather than viewed. Amen.
So moving on to number 2, which relates to the Dragonfly Foundation and Rosemary's Babies. We have one speaker of relevance, Rosemary Oglesby-Henry. Is she here?
She is,
Yes.
sir.
Can I take this off? I can't breathe. Good afternoon. No, good morning.
If you get closer to the mic, make sure everybody hears you. Good.
Good morning.
Hello?
Oh, so I'm here today to ask for support for our organization, Rosemary's Babies Company. We are in the process of acquiring and a future renovation for Holloway House and Resource Center that will support teen parents and families between the ages of 16 and 21. We do have support of community organizations and partners such as Even Flow Feeding, the Hamilton County Health Department, different workforce development organizations. These teen parents in Cincinnati that we are hoping to serve, 30% of them come from the Avondale community. 30% of them do not have housing right now. They are couch surfing or live with someone that is not a parent. Most of their families have multiple children, and they are second, third, or fourth generation dependents of teen parents. These youth are mothers and fathers who need support and guidance. They need help transitioning from child to parent, but also child to adult. This residential parent facility will be the only one in Greater Cincinnati, as we are the only organization, only nonprofit organization working with this demographic, which is very important and very vital to safety, infant mortality, and just health of our city, Cincinnati, and surrounding areas.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair.
Unless there are questions, without
Mr. Chair.
objection, item 2 can go in for passage. I'm sorry. Mr. Pastor?
Mr. Chair. Thank you, Mr. Chair. I just wanted to briefly say that Rosemary and Rosemary Babies are doing and have been doing an exceptional job in our community in taking care of teen moms and mentoring and providing necessary resources. Happy to support this. I know you already put it on for passage, but I would be remiss if I did not give a huge, warm shout out to Ms. Rosemary and all of the people who support her and her efforts, and big ups to Mr. Landsman for bringing this before us. Really appreciative. As you all know, Rosemary's story is one of triumph. It's the true American story of overcoming. And for us to be able to assist those who just needs a little bit of support to pull themselves up out of the bootstrap, is the least that we can do. Thank you, Mr. President.
Very good. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
Mr.
much.
Pastor.
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Landsman?
Thanks. I just want to say a couple things. One is I really appreciate those comments, Mr. Pastor. Well said. Completely agree. And not only is Ms. Rosemary an incredibly powerful human being with an amazing story and has done incredible things to lift up others, this is, I think, one of the most important issues that we face as a city and a country, and that is the issue relating to the disparities in birth outcomes and the impact that has on children. And it is one of the greatest, I think, injustices that exist, in the sense that you have many children that are born into families that have everything they need, prenatally, postnatally, and they have a healthy birth outcome. They show up on time, and they've got a healthy birth weight, and they've got everything they need at home, and they do great. And the vast majority of brain development happens in those early years, those early months. And as we know, unfortunately, way too many children don't have that. And it's especially true for teen moms who just don't have the same kind of support, both in terms of housing and prenatal care. And we have programs, but this one provides everything. What Ms. Rosemary has done is said, I'm going to give you everything that every mom should get, and as a result, you're going to have really healthy children. And that is us ending, one injustice at a time. And I'm just so grateful for her leadership and to my colleagues for supporting this.
Thank you.
Okay, without objection, item 2 going for passage. Item 3 is the ordinance that implements item 1 and the recommendation